everyone, good morning club, welcome back to the channel. Today is the first day back to second semester of my junior year. It is currently 5:51 and yeah, we're gonna get ready. So first things first, of course, is it's usually to wash my hair. My hair looks perfectly fine. Look, I don't even see an ounce of grease on my head. But I do need to wash my hair, so we're gonna wash my hair. Okay, Dukwon, before we get started, I hope everyone had an amazing week or 3 weeks off. I'm extremely tired. But anyway, let's get started. Yesterday, I went to the store and I got a lot of skincare because I want to start the year off better than the years prior, because the entire year I never did any skincare. Like, I would do it every now and then in the mornings, but I would skip so much. I would skip a lot. I would be so lazy to do it, and so I would just skip it, which is not good. And so now we are forcing myself to do it, which is a good thing. But yeah, first thing I gotta brush my teeth. I just got a new toothbrush too. As I'm doing my skincare, I want to talk about a little bit about school before I go. I'm not very excited as much as I thought I would be. I was very bored on break, but coming back is not that exciting because they did change a class of mine, which the teacher I really did like. They changed my history teacher, and I'm in a new history teacher that I heard nothing but bad things about, even for good kids. So I am kind of worried about that, and I really did like my other history teacher. It was such a peaceful and quiet environment in her class, and just her attitude towards me was very nice, and I really did enjoy being in that class. So I am kind of worried about this new class, but I'm trying not to think much about it, and I'm just going to go in and see how this class is like, and if I do not like it, I will try and switch out, but I can't judge based on one day, so I will go an entire week, or maybe 3 days till Wednesday, and if I end up not liking her, then I will just switch out. Anyways, let me know down in the comments how your guys' winter break went and what are your guys' New Year's resolutions. Now we are in my kitchen and I'm making myself lunch to take to school. I don't remember the exact name, but I'm pretty sure the name was tamango, and it's basically just mashed up eggs with Kewpie mayo, salt, pepper, all together in a sandwich bread without the crust, and it's just light and it's very easy to make, and I wanted to take lunch to school that day, so. I believe from here on out that the rest of this video is going to be voiceover instead of like my actual voice during the video, and that's because it's much more easier for me to do a voiceover than to connect my microphone and all that, because it sounds weird, first of all, and not only that, it's a bit it doesn't really connect to my phone. It really only connects to my computer. So not only that, you guys are probably going to be seeing my dogs throughout the entire video because I love my dogs so much, and it's cold outside, so I'm gonna let them in probably every single day. I might not get them on camera, but they are inside with me as I'm currently voicing over this. Funny thing is I actually never knew that while I was doing my hair, I was making a face, and I probably have been making this face for a long time, and I never realized that I did this while doing my hair. Bro, whose hairline is that? Cause I know that is not mine. I am a very basic dresser. I choose comfort over style. Second day into the week, I'm actually way more energized than I was the first day. Tuesdays are a bit different than any other day. Tuesdays and Thursdays, I don't do my hair. I just wear a beanie instead because, for one, Tuesday is a short day and I don't want to overly use the straightener on my hair. And just because Thursdays, I'm lazy, so... Now once again, another just plain and basic fit. Wow, look at that transition. I bet some of you guys didn't even notice it. My history teacher actually wasn't bad. She was way more laid back than my original history teacher. Her rules are a bit different, and I'm not liking much of how we take notes in the class or how she does things, because my other teacher, she would do, you have work and it's not due until Friday, but hers is, it's either due in class or due the next morning, which isn't crazy bad for me because I'm always getting my work done, but it's just a kind of a big difference that I'm not very much enjoying. Alright, new day, you already know the drill. Washing my face per usual. Once again, basic fit. It's barely Wednesday, but I'm getting a bit more stressed as the week goes by because my directing teacher put all of the class into 2 film contests. One I've currently been editing since last semester, and this new one is a PSA for suicide prevention, health, and all that type of stuff. And it doesn't take much because the PSA should only be around a minute, but it does take a lot of planning. So me and my partner have been planning on what we're gonna do for the entire week. And like I said, I'm currently editing the other film that is around 10 minutes, and I'm hoping we at least win one. Alright, we are currently at school. It is lunchtime and I am studying, but I did get a new fountain pen that I wanted to show off. This one is a bit different, so I kind of struggle to attach the ink to the pen. And currently on my free time, I am studying Thai. After I filmed this, I was actually extremely starving and I didn't get to eat that lunch because I decided to take the time to study instead. Wrong idea, because I starved for the rest of the day. Because you guys know I don't eat breakfast anyways. Then I didn't have lunch and it was just not going so well for me. So from here on out, the quality of the film might be a bit different, and that is because I filmed on my camcorder instead, and it's an older quality type of film. My phone had like no storage to film the last 2 days, and because I have a camcorder, I just decided to film on it. Once again, back to doing homework and studying, but I don't know if you guys think the same, but my friends say it looks like I'm writing the Declaration of Independence because I write sideways and my words are extremely slanted that nobody can actually even read my writing. But I don't think so, and I think it's better for me to write that way because if I write sideways, my hands don't get tired as quickly. What do you guys think? I also don't like the way that this history teacher makes us highlight our notes. It's very it's too much highlighting, I feel, and I can't really I feel like I get distracted by the colors more than what I should be getting distracted with. Final day, and as you guys can tell, I am extremely tired. I went to sleep pretty late the night before, and so I'm just I was really happy at this time that school was done that day. I felt like the week went by actually pretty quickly for the first week, though I still had a lot that I needed to end with. I felt pretty happy. Because of what happened on Tuesday, I didn't want to repeat the same thing, and I decided to make myself something to eat for breakfast, even though cucumber with salt and lemon is probably not the best option for breakfast. It actually did help my stomach, not get upset, and it was good, so I will do this again. To end my day, I made homemade scones. My family, especially my dad, had been begging for these for a while. But from all the writing, throughout the day my hands were tired, and cutting frozen butter and trying to mix it together with flour was really hard and tiring. So I only made one batch. I was originally gonna make 16, but I ended up just making 8 in the end. A little bit about me is I love cooking and I love baking, and generally I just love eating, and so every week I'm either cooking something or I'm baking something. I did have a rolling pin, but I was just too lazy to bring it out. I put the scones in for 20 minutes at 400 degrees Fahrenheit, and they turned out really great. I ate them the next morning, and as you can see, my dog's in the back. But anyways, thank you guys so much for taking your time out of your day to watch this long ass video, because I cannot figure out how to edit something shorter, and I just kept recording. And honestly, it was supposed to be out Friday, but because of all the downloading I had to do from the camera and figuring out my storage, it took me up until Sunday. But yes, once again, thank you guys so much again for watching this video. If you have any suggestions or tips for any next video or how to edit better, just let me know down in the comments. I'm open for criticism and I am open for new ideas.